Welcome, community, to this session, which is a breathing practice and which, like the tree in the picture before you, is going to follow the spine that links the earth with the heavens through the body. So we're going to move the breath gradually in stages up different levels of the body. And every time we breathe, we are remembering this connection with the living universe. And we are remembering also this purpose of yoga, which is very much about unblocking the areas that become very congested in the physical body. These congestions, it is sometimes said, often come from emotional difficulties, from challenges, from adversity. And all of these tend to accumulate and create blockages within the system. And so what we're doing with yoga is we're learning to pierce and dissolve these areas that have become blocked so that when they are free, when they are liberated, the possibilities of thriving, of feeling all the feelings, of navigating this world more easily, more deliberately, with greater clarity, and with untold love, all become possible. So to begin, we're going to take up our one seat and ensure that the spine is long and that the body is comfortable so that we're able to stay here without being disturbed or concerned about moving or agitation in the body. So allowing the body to settle and to become comfortable, making any adjustments to the posture, any adjustments necessary now. And then just so that we can note the areas that we're going to be breathing into. The first area is the very base of the spine. So it's going to be a breath that we are drawing up from deep in the earth, and we're going to draw it up to the base of the spine on the inhalation. And as we exhale, we're going to allow that breath to exhale back into the earth. So it's like taking up this inspiration and life force into the body and then releasing and letting go of whatever we're able to let go of as we allow the breath to return to the very depths of the earth. And in the very depths of the earth, there is fire. And fire, of course, we understand the principle of fire is a principle of transformation. So that's going to be the first breath. The second breath is going to be, and you may want to just feel this area in the front of your body with one hand and maybe place the other hand at the back of the body. It's going to be just beneath the navel. So it's kind of that lower abdominal area. And this is the area which, when we speak about the vagus nerve, this is the area where our freezing in this area and in that lower base of the spine, this is where freezing really takes hold, where we become almost immobilized, either when we are facing fear, or it can be deep chronic anxiety that causes us to just switch off in certain situations. That's going to be the second area we breathe into from deep within the earth and release it back into the earth. The third area is going to be the navel area, but these areas really reside along the spine. So when we depict them in the front of the body, it's to give the location of the corresponding area almost inside the spine, if you like. Remember these channels that run along the spine are the channels that are longing for freedom and liberation. The fourth area will be the heart space. The fifth area will be the throat area. The sixth area will be the area between the eyebrows. And this area actually has a corresponding point, which is at the very top of the spine. It's kind of that bony protrusion at the back of the head, the skull, this bony protrusion of the skull. Just beneath that, the spine actually ends. And then the final area is going to be the crown of the head. And we will add another area just above the head. And we'll linger here for a little bit longer in the practice. So allowing the seat to become comfortable, for the ears to be released from the shoulders. We're doing it the other way around, for the shoulders to relax so that there is space between the shoulders and the ears. For the spine to be long and the shoulders released and slightly back so that the body is open. The lungs are able to take in breath. If there is any clearing of the throat to be done, now is a good time to do so. And if you wish to just gaze upon this tree once more, to remind ourselves of how we are moving the breath up layers of the body so that we are able to commune eventually with this starry night, or with the vastness of the living universe and the cosmos. So settling the body and bringing the awareness to the breath. This breath that at the moment may change under our gaze, but is not being controlled in any way. It's simply being attended to. It's simply being given a warm embrace of kindly attention. So simply allowing this breath to move as it does in the body, so that we are training the focus on the breath, allowing it to stay with the breath, and should it wander off, bringing it back again and again and again to this breath. And then allowing our awareness to expand beyond the physical body, so that we're able to, on the next exhalation, breathe deep, allowing the exhalation to move all the way down through the body into the earth. So our breathing embraces the earth, this permanent friend as we take on this form of this life. and allowing from deep within the earth, allowing ourselves to draw the inhalation so that it comes from deep within the earth and it comes all the way up through the body, along the spine and into the heavens, up the top of the head and into the heavens. And the exhalation comes from the heavens and moves all the way down along the length of the body, out of the body, returning into the earth. And so taking a few breaths this way, inhaling from deep within the earth, all the way up along the length of the body, out of the crown of the head and into the heavens. And our exhalation coming from the heavens and moving through this physical form of a body, all the way down into the depths of the earth. Taking one final breath this way. And we'll now begin breathing into very specific areas of the body. So when the distance is short, we allow the traveling to become slower. So in the first instance, we're going to inhale from deep within the earth, and we're going to inhale into the base of the spine. And as we bring the awareness to the base of the spine, really embracing this area, bathing it in this breath of transformation, and taking a few breaths here, so that as we exhale from the base of the spine back into the depths of the earth. Inhaling from the depths of the earth, bathing this area, base of the spine, in love, in kindness, in attention. This base of the spine that depicts the roots of our system, the rootedness, the groundedness of this system. Taking one final breath here, really allowing this area to glow and be bathed, and we may wish to add a golden light, should we wish to this area. The next time we inhale, we're inhaling a little bit further up the spine from the depths of the earth, up through the base of the spine into the lower abdominal region, the kind of gut area, if you like. And to keep the breath moving between the depths of the earth and this very precious region where it is said the three rivers of knowledge and wisdom enter our consciousness. a gateway that allows awareness, allows consciousness to move heavenwards. But for now, we are bathing it in our awareness, in our attention, in love and in kindness. Again, the soft golden light. If this is appropriate, it may be that the light takes a slightly different shade, but allowing for this notion of this area being bathed. This area sometimes known as the subconscious, so it's almost as if we're very gently allowing this area to become awakened, allowing the memories and any embarrassments to be forgiven, allowing any things that linger here to be contained and embraced in this love. Remember, this is a communal love. This is a we've got your back love. And releasing from here on the next exhalation into the depths of the earth. And on the next inhalation, drawing the breath all the way up to the navel area. So this area, which is often regarded as the city of jewels, again related to our gut knowing about things, often called the second brain, this area that can so easily be activated and filled with knowledge when we are tuned into it. Remembering that when the awareness rests in this area, as the breath moves between it and the depths of the earth, that we're holding this area in loving kindness. We're embracing it in the gift of love. Perhaps golden, perhaps green, sensing if there is any color that comes here. This area can depict the sun with its digestive capacities. And allowing with your next exhalation to release anything that needs to be released from this area down into the depths of the earth for transformation. And then with your next inhalation, drawing from the depths of the earth all the way up to the heart space. And embracing here this notion of this expansive heart, this heart that resonates so widely beyond the physical form of the body. This heart that pulsates in rhythm with the planet, with the universe. This heart that holds these tremendous capacities for giving and receiving, both an electric function but also very magnetic. And so as we breathe between the heart and between the depths of the earth, holding this space in awareness, holding the heart space in its own qualities of love, of wisdom, of community. As the inhalation comes into the body and up to this heart space, you may wish to feel that emanation as these concentric circles from the heart space outward before the breath turns into an exhalation that releases any toxicity from this area, any blockages, that releases them down into the depths of the earth. And then making this your final exhalation at this point. And on the next inhalation, drawing the breath up all the way into the throat area. This area of expression, of voice, of will, of song, of laughter, of tears, of grief, of sorrow. And allowing the breath that comes from deep in the earth to embrace and caress this area, to hold it in awareness, in love, in gentleness, to allow the exhalations to carry with them any blockages from this area in the body, all the way down into the depths of the earth. And as we continue to breathe into and to hold this area in awareness, sensing whether this is a soft, gentle, golden light, or if it takes on a bluish or other hue. And letting the next exhalation carry whatever is being released from here back into the depths of the earth. And as the inhalation arises in the body, drawing it from deep within the earth, all the way up the length of the body towards the forehead center, corresponding to that back of the skull, the very top of the spine. And holding the whole of this area when the awareness rests here in all the qualities of love, wisdom, clarity, allowing all of the exhalations from this point to release any blockages, distractions, improper mindsets, to release all of these back into the depths of the earth. And allowing the next exhalation to carry again any residue, anything that wishes and needs to be resolved and released back into the depths of the earth from this area. And on the next deep inhalation, drawing the breath all the way to the crown of the head, allowing the golden light, or perhaps a deep red light, to hover and to represent this embrace of love, of acknowledgement, of being. And releasing from here with each exhalation any toxins, any contortions, any blockages that may present as we breathe back into the depths of the earth. And releasing from this area via the exhalation back into the deep, deep earth. And inhaling now from the deep earth all the way beyond the crown of the head into an area above the head that represents our subtle presence, that represents our deep well of consciousness, our connectedness to the living universe. Our seamless being part of this living universe. And breathing so that this realm of our beings becomes more familiar and better known. This part that is subtle reminds us of being divine, that is divine, that this part becomes more present and evident in our daily lives. Feeling here the embrace of love, of kindness and care. Feeling the embrace of connectedness, of community, of collective. And perhaps feeling the tinges of love, of expansiveness, of creativity, of being lifted. And if you are finding these expansive feelings and the hue, the color of either golden or silver or whatever color it takes on, you know, when we expand into the depths of the universe, of course, it becomes completely from indigo blue and indigo and violet. It becomes dark and black and expansive and embracing of all of this. And allowing the exhalations to move down the body into the depths of the earth, aware that these practices and these realms hold and contain this life. That these expansive cosmologies is where the connections happen with all of life. So allowing the exhalations, bringing awareness to the exhalations and allowing the exhalations to bring more awareness, greater and greater awareness to the physical form, to the physical body. And taking time to let the depths of this practice register in the physical form. And it may be that we wish to express gratitude to these surrounding realms. It may be that we're overwhelmed. It may be that we want to return to a sense of grounding. It may be that we wish to orientate ourselves. But while we have this feeling, remembering to dedicate our practice, so taking a breath or two to make your dedication, so that many, many more beings or all beings may benefit from the fruits of this practice. Always remembering that all beings includes each of us. We're part of all beings. And then taking your time to transition. So from the seat, making sure that you're feeling the fingertips wiggling, the toes, maybe gentle movements of the head. You may wish to have a slight twist in the body, one way and then another. You may wish to bend sideways very gently one way and then another. And allowing the practice, this deep practice, to settle in the body. And if you wish to bow the head or raise the arms to the heavens, depending on what feels appropriate for you. And being able to give thanks and to register this mycelial network that interconnects us all. Thank you for your practice. And thank you so much for your attention. May you go well.